Blessed people, this is a super edition of the Skankingvibez show here in the Shrine. Yes, I know you are wondering where the Shrine is, but for the meantime, my name is Anodwela, aka the Skanker MC, and this is your holy reggae and dancehall show, and the name is Skankingvibez.
I feel like skank.
This is X Doggy.
Yo, Ghana, this your boy Brandy Beat of High Grade Family.
Yeah, man, my name Rowan Unstoppable, baddest them ever seen. Style forever clean.
What are you watching? Skankingvibez TV.
Skankingvibez.
Skankingvibez TV.
Representing Skankingvibez.
Don't flick it.
Easy it.
Yeah, man.
Big team.
Yeah, man.
I feel like skank.
It's a the remix in this episode, and when we are real distinguished. Quarter Asian speaking Spanish or English. Got a you thing this. You see you can't be broken at this time. Hey, this high when you see me man a preparation. Designer clothes don't change me profile. Money in me pocket me no run out of style.
Thank you very much. We are back on the Skankingvibez show. I've known this artist for over 7 years now, since the days he was in a group with Jupiter, Galaxy King, Chameleon. You can mention a few. From there, he moved to the Bad People Entertainment, Mr. Logic Time, and he won something and some moto, some issue and all that. But we are not going into that. From there, he was making it. He was trying hard, learning, trying to make music part of his thing. He's a painter. He's a graffiti artist. I don't know. He's so versatile. He does everything. And recently, he's been painting shoes. When you bring your sneakers, he can change it into another thing for you. His name is Ni Ade Theophilus, aka DJ Buddy. Epixode.
We head gun but we on track. I know fat Joe so we not go lean back. Tell them say them nah go see we dead. No, nah go see we dead. Yeah. Go on if you lot turn back. Have no wife in try to be like act. Tell them say them nah go see we dead. No, nah go see we dead. Yeah. Change color, see we change color to the enemy. Avatar.
One thing that we all know him for is freestyle. You understand? There's this trademark that he has. Wherever he goes, he can spell the name of your town, the name of your chief, your mother's name, everywhere. Charlie, this guy, Epixode. You know what we go do right now? Before you introduce yourself to the people, I want them to feel the freestyle before we start anything.
Alright.
Just some freestyle.
So, yeah. And I don't know how the thing go. Watch that one, yeah. Bad man a bad man. Ask Anon, me no Facebook bad man. So when you hear blow, better run man. Sure, the next of a lick and melange is a hard man. Skankingvibez, yo, with there. Freestyle episode, yo, we come from murder. But before the freestyle and after freestyle interview, so you better watch that one, yeah. Mad.
Yes, Epixode is the owner of the Shrine, and today we are inside the Shrine. You know the reason why I'm calling this place the Shrine? Yes, this is where you'll be. All the hits, all the music you've been hearing from Epixode, this is where we cook camp for. You understand? This be where we pour the libation. After that, then we enter the girls, them are there. You see the girls with them there. Then we they enter them are there. That be where the things all the from Epixode. Yes, I want us to start from the foundation, growing up, where you were born, and your schooling and all that before music came in. So let's start from there. Epixode, what tribe are you? Where were you born and all that?
I'm a Gan, 100% Gan. Actually, I'm Ni Ade Otu from Otu Bloom. I started my early days education at Nkoko Secondary School. That's a senior high. Before the senior high, I went to Bethel, Nabusokai. Then from Nkoko, I went to Granata College of Art, where I did degree in arts. Then from there I got a scholarship, so I had to go to NIT to do digital arts. And yeah, that one we not finish because of some vibes. But yeah, that's it. I grew up partly around Abusokain, and I moved to Dansuma because the family house was in Dansuma, and ever since I've lived my life in Dansuma, man Probi in and out, yeah. And yeah, we're still there, you don't know much.
Different color to anybody who no like we. Avatar. Yeah, are they on tracks in this? Rudest in this.
What brought you into music and that group and all that?
So before the group, I think growing up, music has always been around me because my mom is a musician. My mom played Wulome. She played one of the famous European groups called Khalifi. She played Chirimu a little bit. So she was touring around the world. So growing up, I've always been around music. You wake up in the morning, mommy is hitting some bad reggae jam. You get me, and you're forced to listen to it because that is what mommy is playing. So I think that's where the love for music came from. Then we had to represent our schools during the Kida Fest and then the Fun Worlds and all of that. Then from there, you get me. Then 2011 was when I decided to take it very professional. But before taking it as a solo artist, just like you said, I was part of this amazing group, which I'm so proud of, because I feel like we still control. We are the new age for reggae dancehall in Ghana. And big up all my brothers in that group. Big up Last Coin was actually part of the group, but he actually stopped first because he joined the forces. Then to Jupiter, big up Jupiter, big up Galaxy, who is now at the Virgo, big up Chameleon and myself, and the group was Black Empire. And I can't mention Black Empire without mentioning the one who put us together, who is Emperor Blaze. May he so rest in perfect peace, because he found there was two different groups. It was Epixode and Chameleon and
I remember.
Yes, Chameleon and Galaxy, But what really brought about the group is I remember it was a fine Saturday, either Saturday or Sunday. There was this event happening in Coligono Beach, and the idea was just to go and battle Chameleon and Galaxy. So me and Jupiter left down the aim of going to battle Chameleon and Galaxy. But when we got there, the time was not good, so we were just given a little time, and then this man who was the MC, that's Emperor Blizzy, forced all of us to go on stage and use the same instrumental, and that was where Black Empire was born. So yeah, big up all my brothers. They are really making me proud, and I'm so proud that I come from a group like that. Yeah.
One done is one done, and that done is mine done. So when one done come around, every girl them go down, and Butty got done from morning till down. Watch this. Put on a sorry. What's the Butty make me see how the thing go?
I think Logic is one of the people we must celebrate as far as reggae and dancehall is concerned in Ghana here, because he's one of the people, or he's the man who actually gave all of us the platform. Way back, we were doing our things in the ghetto. It was quite hard for a radio station to devote a time for reggae and dancehall.
It was prime time.
Exactly, and more or less even invite the artists into the studio. And big up to Logic and his team. They actually gave all of us, from me, Stoneboy, Jupiter, I1, Bandana, who is Shatawale, all of us were given that platform, and the ghetto had our voice. What happened is I think the DJ who played for him is more or less like a relative to me. Okay. So I met him some time back at a show, I think, and he took my CD. So to him, he was always forcing Logic to listen to my song, but Logic was like, no, you're not gonna listen to none of you them, no man. But he said one afternoon he was playing and Logic went out. I don't know where he was going, but he went out for like 5 minutes. Then he just had to cue my song in. And when Logic came, I was like, yo, what Tuesday you bad? And that was where the call came through. So Logic called me, I was like, yo, why you there? I said, yo, who this? Say, yo, Mr. Logic, XFM. I say, yo, Dada. Say, meet me at Polygon right now. Yo, trust me, I know even bath. And I went, and trust me, that's when the whole thing started. And I'm so grateful that people like Logic actually saw the light and gave us a platform. So that was the movement between me and Bad People Entertainment. I didn't really get signed officially.
It was like a movement supporting.
Exactly, and he really made some of us who we are today, and we're grateful. Again.
And you giddy baby do it slow. Put on a sorry. Oh my, you a bad girl. Watch this. Not a one for the girl and make them Epixode on the dance floor like
Global One Records, that was G1 Records came in, and
G1 came in I think early 2012, 2013. It was through Tio. So Tio is like somebody who I got introduced to by one of the friends. He's called Paco. Paco is a friend to Luther. So it's the same family. And Tio was by then affiliated to Bookback. back then because they were handling that Skolum project. So G1 was formed, and I was the first artist. No, I was the second artist to be signed on G1. The first artist was Gongman, J Finger. Back then it was J Finger. So I was the second artist to be signed on G1. Unfortunately, Tio had to leave to the States because his family is in the States, and that was where I had to part ways with G1. Then from there we moved on. We formed the On Track team. Yes, when Tio was there, he was still on Track team. He was more like the manager, but the movement was on Track team. So On Track team followed up, continued, and then other label came in that
Bevu. So that means you released your first EP under G1, the Kirikou.
Yes. Yo, bro, you've got facts. Yeah, Kirikou was released under Global One. Yeah, and then Bevu dropped my first album. That's the Spaggles.
You know what's happening now, but we don't go even past that. We don't go past that cry.
Everybody start watch, everybody say. You make the sugar daddy spread the money. Even the pastor stop pray and say.
We don't want to talk about the main first, your main album. We can talk about it. Okay, that fateful day we went to Reggie's office to outdoor the album 16th March, and so many issues, so many issues. I don't know one album was able to get attention of SM and Samin. Just one album, and at that time it was very big. Like the hits, the beef at that time too was. I mean, how are you feeling? Like if somebody call you, hey, Charlie Satawali, and people say so, Samini, and people say so. How are you able to control all of that?
I think at the point in time I was really not myself, because then I was scared. Because you know how some of the fans get sometimes, and I was a bit young back then. But at that time too, I felt like, yo, I need to defend my turf, that is On Track team. So I was always being careful about where to go and who to talk to, because then all these names that you mentioned, Shatawale, that's SM, and High Grade, these are like fathers who mentored me one way or the other, and I've been with them. Like if you check when my story started, I've been with all these people, you get me. But it's rather unfortunate that when I decided to actually stand and defend On Track, that was when all these things started, because people were thinking I was affiliated with this family, and the other family too was thinking I was affiliated to this, you get me. But all the same, I just thank God that over the years I've been able to wipe all that bad energy and the bad writings that people bad speeches about me to good ones, you get me. It was quite unfortunate about what happened with me and High Grade family, but I would never stop saying this. I really apologize to every High Grade family fan. Big up Father Samini, because he's always been a father, a mentor, a brother, you know, even to the extent that having Samini on my record, that's one of the greatest, you get what I mean. And I can never dispute the fact that these people paved the way for us to follow. So yo, big up High Grade and big up SMC. Done, man.
Epixode, are you controversial?
Oh no.
Are you sure?
No, I think I don't know
because you have some couple of songs where I don't know, you just sit in your corner waiting. Vibrant Fire of blessed memory, Charlie, brother, rest in peace, man. Yeah, you just sit in your corner when some other people are doing their own thing, then you come out to address the issue. Like to you are addressing the issue, but but people back home will be like, this guy, it did not matter. Why?
That don't be the case. If you just see, as a musician, you need to be unique in your own way, and I feel like sometimes we need to spice up the industry. We don't only have to be doing our party songs and all of that, you get me. Sometimes you need to be creative enough to make people feel that kind of vibe, that oh, this guy actually did this or he did that, you know. So I know what you're trying to say. If we just say we know be controversial, but we know they like matter, you see. But sometimes the matter itself they come we for address them, you know. Yeah, so that be how the thing go there. You see, if you watch my middle name, you like controversy day inside. You see, but it no be me, it no be me. It be them. They bring the matter. Where we the address? Which of the matters we if you say address?
Wahala dey o.
Wahala dey.
So I don't want even talk myself.
Salute, them want see you dead life end up. Them try every meet and every method, but them can't. And now them fed up. Say them bad.
Do you have any problem with Jupiter?
I would say before, yes. But now, like, we are cool. Yeah, I can't hide that. Before, it was just because, you know, when both of us went our separate ways, people didn't know that we were in a group. And because we were all coming up at the same time, at the same era, we were more like the young dancehall youths during that era. You get me? So there was that tension there. My fans were always saying that Jupiter is better, I'm better than Jupiter. Jupiter's fans say he's better than me. So there was that tension there. And you see, you can't take rivalry out of dancehall. I think that the wrong we did is we didn't really pay attention to it, to tap into it and make money. You know, we all took it personal. From me dropping Bad Like Nima, and he dropped them bad Ayop, then I dropped Avatar. You get me? And the story continued. But if we had good guidance, I think we would have all made money out of it. But now we're like, cool. I call him, he calls me, and all of that.
And you know, talking about Avatar, you know, Avatar is one of your biggest songs in Ghana. You can perform that song wherever in Ghana. Even typical villages, even if you drop that song, it's a big jump. So I think one way or the other, it helped.
It did help.
Yeah. So how about Stonebwoy?
No. Me and Stonebwoy don't have issue.
You and be very, very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Stonebwoy, my old album and my new album.
And the new album too.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
We change shape to any boy we don't like we. We change color, see we change color to the enemy. We change color, different color to anybody we don't like we. Yeah, are they on tracks in this? Rudest in this.
We are still in the shrine of Epixode, aka DJ Buddy. Yeah, DJ Buddy. Epixode. I have some couple of awards in my hand, but before we go to them, Zimbabwe, your family people there?
Yeah, now I have a family there. Yes, I have a family there.
Yeah, no, before.
No, I don't get family for that.
No, crap.
I just went there as an artist to perform.
I just say the Africa, like aside Ghana, Togo, Nigeria, the rest there, you spoil their bazaar.
Yeah. It's a blessing. Because, you know, the journey, when we started this, the idea was not to satisfy the people that we know or our country alone. It's to take it beyond the borders. And it's been crazy. Like, every African country we've gone is beer shelling, trust me. You know, it's beer shelling.
Charlie, you are breaking boundaries, man.
Thank God. The idea is, you see, when it's funny that we don't know, like artists from this side don't know the kind of power we have, or the kind of power our kind of sound has. You know, when I was in Zimbabwe in 2016, the biggest Ghanaian song there was, excuse me to use this word, Isamini.
Remember Wallace, this song to Samini.
Funny enough, they didn't know it was a diss song. They thought Wally was describing a girl. You get, and that was the biggest song. So I had to take video and send it. Yo, Dada, song shot. I went to Uganda. The biggest Ghana song there is Magnum.
Hey. Boom.
Yes, that's the biggest West African song. Funny enough, like they play it back to back, they sing the song back to back. They don't even know the song as a video. You know, so our kind of song or vibe is big to the extent that we artists need to follow. Last year we did Burkina Faso, me and EL did Ouagadougou. I did Zimbabwe last year. This year we've done Uganda, we've done Kenya. Kenya was crazy because I was the opening act for Grammy award winning artist Etana. And it was amazing, like trust me. You know, I was a bit scared when I got there because Etana was the only artist playing, and then the opening act should have been Waire. Wareto is their biggest reggae artist, but they gave me the opportunity to be the opening act, and it was crazy. You get me? So I think we artists from this side need to follow up, and we shouldn't also just think that London or US or Asia has got markets for us. Like the African countries are making it big, and I feel like we also have to tap into it. One of the biggest African artists or African group is Salty Soul.
You can't take it from them.
Yeah, we have the Diamond Platinums, we have the Ja Praisers, we have Amara Brown, you know, we have Harmonize, and these people even don't speak in the universal language that we speak, but they're able to break boundaries. So why would we sit down and still wait and say maybe we're too comfortable?
I think so.
Yeah, but some of us wish to take it beyond that. Trust me.
When coming to paper, don't try cross the border. Easy. Care when from me step in a Ghana, know how the thing go. System tighter than a handcuff, but we hustle like keep it clean. Me girls and team, they shut it.
Okay, let me just put this one down first. Then we go with
this one.
the Ghana one. Okay, let's start from Ghana.
Yeah, so Base Awards. This is 2015 Base Awards.
Okay.
Best Music Video of the Year, Dancehall, Avatar. Yeah, Avatar won this award, Base Awards. Big up Ruben Rankin, a big up Snare for working on this project with me. It was crazy. It's so far one of the baddest bands.
Yeah, it was. Charlie, Egypt scene and things there inside. So this one to Ghana, right?
Yeah, this one is Ghana.
Okay,
this is
one.
third Music Awards, third Music Video Awards. Koto, that's 2018. Yeah, shot by
very, very big.
Mad.
I tell you.
Shot by Sir Chopinson. Yeah. So best edited video, Koto. Yeah.
This one.
This one is African Youth Choice Awards in Nigeria. Yes. That is I think it's 2016, 2015 or 2016. I'm sure. Yeah, where I won African Most Promising Artist in Nigeria. In that category, I think there was YC, there was Coca, like yeah.
And
This
the tower.
is this is Gandangbe Dancehall Artist of the Year this year, 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, Gandangbe Dancehall Artist of the Year. I think this is the maiden edition, and I thank God for giving me this, because it's high time we celebrate our own. You get me? And I know most of the people didn't even know I was a Gan. You get? Yeah.
You don't look like a Ghana. You look like an Asante or something.
Some people say I look like Ewe. Some people say
yeah. No, Asante or Ewe. You are too fine to be like. Oh no, no, beside this you are like. It's it. So
and this is my new award.
Okay.
I really appreciate and cherish this award because this is Pan-African Awards. So it's a Pan-African International Recognition Awards for Most Outstanding Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. And this is a Nigerian award, not for musicians. It's for more like it's for the corporate entity. So for them to actually appreciate what I do, and you get me, it's very huge for me. They usually do it in Nigeria and South Africa and I think Kenya, but this year they did it in Ghana, and I thank God I won this Pan-African Awards 2019. Yeah,
Epixode.
Boss man.
I don't think Ghana can contain you because so far look at the awards you've won for yourself, and I believe there are so many things in the pipeline of yours. You know, Wahala Day, Wahala Day, this 2019, Wahala Day.
Plenty questions, no answer. How come we dey sell the contracts? Biggie lifestyle, small paper. It make it celebrity, they shop for counter. Yeah, we get eyes but can't see. Bribery and corruption. What's the first letter where we go?
X.
See it clear. Episode day a freestyle we never fear. So we go.
K.
Kill them with the rhythm, make them know say Episode the way like how we come fi do it. Hey, almighty Jah, give me the vibes. So me step in and they play with Skankingvibez.
N.
None of them not bad like way. If I freestyle, none of them no hard like way.
K.
Okay, king of the dance hall. Whether you like it, no, king of the dance hall. I representing Skankingvibez episode of freestyling.
And
Naturally, I'm too sick. Yo, tell them freestyle episode, I'm beast.
G
Ghana boy, make them know. DJ body, yeah, we moving to the next letter, yeah, we go.
V
The very good bad boy in the place. Tell them freestyle, yeah, we kick it once again. I independent ladies, if you watching me, just take up my number and link me.
B
Baddest in the game, body is my name. I freestyle and not for fame.
E
Everybody know my name is Epixode. Freestyle, yo, better know us, so we go. Z like zillion, yo, making millions. Skankingvibez in all the place. I make them know say episode na come up for fame. Yo, well, you know, so we top up the race, yo. Body, freestyle, yo. When we drop it, yo, it never funny. Make them know I'm stepping. Addy, blue, white, Adidas.
yeah.
Our leaders is take but don't give. So make a ask, Nkrumah, where you there? No be you talk say my beloved country is free forever. But your people they suffer. Nkrumah, where you there? No be you.
You see how the thing go. So if you've been watching it on TV and all that, and you think it's a planting and all, Charlie, you've seen it for yourself. This is live. He just made it happen, man. Episode. We are in 2019.
Yeah.
2019. Oh, you keep quiet. You keep quiet. Before we go realize,
Bombay.
you bring back your Wahala Day. I think 2 weeks. The song was on BBC.
Yeah.
BBC everywhere, and you know, when I heard the news, you could see that BBC wants to project like you are a very talented one, and second, it seems the current government is not doing well.
Yeah.
And you are kind of putting them on your toes. Is that the picture? Is that the idea of the song?
Initially, that wasn't the idea of the song. The idea of the song was just to defend my people, and you know, some of us, the mission that we have is not only to entertain the party, is to actually speak for the people, because that's what reggae is for. That's what dancehall is for. We stand for the voiceless. So you know what really triggered this song is we were coming back from a show one evening, and one of my fans saw me. I was like, yo, Epixode, Charlie, I just watch you kill him. Charlie, you know, and I had my last to give to him. But when I was coming, I was like, yo, why should it always be like that? Because then I just came back from a show, and these people see you on the screens with all the glitz and the glamours, and they think everything is all right, you know. But yet still, when you come home, it's different.
Very different.
You know, so once I have the voice to speak, then I need to make the people know that, yeah, we can defend them and represent them. So that was the main reason why we had to put together a song like Wahala Day. And trust me, just like I said, the initial stage, it wasn't too exactly. But after listening to it, or after paying attention to it, well, I think people are taking it into the political sections right now. And I didn't do it because of politics.
Okay.
You get me? Because I've seen different posts, I've seen different bloggers write that I said people can use it for politics. No, what I said was it's my intellectual property.
Okay.
So if any political party wants to use it, I think is fair enough and it's very right for them to contact me before they use it. You know, so yeah, that's it. Wahala Day.
Contract. Biggie lifestyle, small paper. You make it celebrity, the shuffle for counter. We get eyes but can't see. Bribery and corruption. Our leaders he take it but don't give. So make a ask, Nkrumah, where you there?
The people of NDC are very, very happy, and you know, everybody who have like heard that song before can bet on it that they will use the song as their campaign song next year, in case they didn't come for an official like release of the song for them to go and use, and you are walking in town without their speakers and all that, they are banging Wahala Day. What would you do?
There's gonna be trouble, because the song is for the people. You get me? So if they really want to use the song, then they need to talk to the people, not me alone. You get what I mean? Because then the stuff I spoke about in the song was not only for NDC, it wasn't only for MPP. You know, I was actually speaking about how it's been 62 years and we're suffering. You know, funny enough, I just did some research recently, and it's sad that even the name we call Nkrumah is wrong.
Really?
Ngoroba is his name. That is the 9th child of an Nzimba born.
Oh, okay.
You get? And he wasn't even born 1909. He was born 1912. But the Catholic, the bishop who baptized him, made a mistake on his certificate. So when he realized it was too late, that is why he still used it. And he wasn't even Kwame. He was one of Friday.
Kofi.
You see? So even this has actually opened my eyes to go back and learn more, because I feel like these are things that as a musician sometimes you need to address. It's funny enough and sad that people have not seen this side of me. They only saw it with Wahala Day, but I've been doing this thing from way back. I did for Mandela,
You
know, for Kofi Annan. You get done for Mother Ghana.
Remember, you have a song, Born African, and also for all the fallen soldiers. I think when Ronnie wasn't around, you did that one too.
You know, so I think it's high time that we actually need to pay attention to some of these songs. The likes of A Plus did it. You know, even before A Plus did it, we had the likes of Fela. Even now, Burna Boy is doing these kind of songs. So whether political or not political, I think these are issues that needs to be addressed. Because even in the song, I spoke about some of the churches that I feel like we're being misled. Because the Bible even said that during the latter days, these people will come in my name. You know, so it's quite sad. You get me? It's quite sad that you go to church and this same pastor will say, I'm selling this sticker for you. It's going to protect you. Just stick it on your car or your door. But this same pastor has got bodyguards anywhere he goes.
Can you imagine?
You get? You know, I even spoke about the music industry. And I was saying that in the last interview that I wish I had like 6 minutes to do the song. I would have spoken about things that I really wanted to speak about, because some of the things I just had to brush it.
So that means part 2 will come.
Definitely, there's going to be part 2. I'm thinking of doing a remix.
Okay.
You get me?
Okay.
Even not really a remix, doing a Wahala Day album where each track features a different artist to talk about different topics. You know, so there's going to be a whole project about Wahala Day. And it's been crazy since we dropped this song. Trust me, like, it's been very, very crazy. It's funny that I don't even know the kind of song to drop after Wahala Day. You know.
Well, I have to suggest a song.
Yeah.
Hustle.
yeah. We're thinking about dropping Hustle.
I love that song.
Yeah, Hustle is in that line. I know Hustle. I can't wait to drop it myself. I know you've heard it, and it's crazy. I can't wait to drop it myself. But watch out, like Very Good Bad Boys. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to empower more of my friends who I started this game with.
So make a ask, where you there? No be you talk, say my beloved country is free forever. But your people they suffer. Where you?
We are about to switch the gears. We are going to a segment we call Who Inspires You More. And today we have 2 top Jamaican artists. You're just gonna choose one who inspires you more, not who is better than who. I had wanted to bring Busy Signal, but I know Busy Signal there. That is your name. So I'm changing the whole thing. Today we have Ninja Man and Beenie Man. Between these 2 artists, who inspires you?
I think Beenie Man. No disrespect to Ninja Man, but the reason why I would choose Beenie Man is, you know, these people actually broke the boundaries. They really made dancehall commercial. You see, and from where I come, or from the age, or from the era I grew, we were some of us grew on Beenie Man. You know, Ninja Men were before the Beenie Mans, so I'll really go for Beenie Man, because these people were able to make even hip hop love dancehall. You get me? From the BTs to all of that. So as much as Ninja Man and then the Bone Tees started it, or like the Yellow Mans and, you know, Shabazz, they started it. Beenie and his era took it to a different level, and that is where we also have been proud enough to have our styles and all of that. You get me? Yeah, so I would really go for Beanie Man.
All right, thank you very much. Episode is going for Beanie Man, so yeah, it's not who is better than who, but in terms of inspiration, Beanie Man inspires him more.
Contract. Biggie lifestyle, small paper. It make you celebrity, the shuffle for counter. We get eyes but can't see. Bribery and corruption. Our leaders he take it but don't give.
Big up Skankingvibez. It's been a long road coming, and definitely we'll get there. I really need to endorse this one because this is the only reggae dancehall show that brings we close to you. The little advice I would want to push out there is the young acts need to understand that we need to have a united front to be able to break these boundaries. I am better than this, I am good than this is too much, because it's happening where I come from, and I really want to encourage all that up and coming artists that this era you need to step up, and we are going to definitely be the big up the likes of Style, Shakisona, Wilson, Burning Fire, AJ Lyrics, all the young youths who grew around Dansuman Mampu, and big up all my brethren them that I started this game with. I need to big up my fathers too. Big up Zylo, big up Kombolo, yo, big up I1, yo, I can't even remember the names, but big up everybody who was there before episode got to where yesterday. You can follow me on social media. It's Epixode Music, EPIXODEMUSIC. I'm sure it's still written on the screen so you can see it. Epixode Music. Grab the song anywhere. Wahala Day is trending. Monday morning, Monday suffer just to eat some bread and butter. Hey, things they spoil, we know they bother you. They use $4 million just for soccer. Cause big man go taking cards. The kind of thing I know they back. Them say the year of return, it be like the Westman for Colonnas we again before we wise up. Welcome to Ghana. When you see Kotibi by force say you for Roger. The church tell me business center selling sticker to protect me by the preacher get me out and make a ask them where them they. Our missing children where them they. The Takrady girls see where them they. Now they want to legalize gay. Yes, you don't know what the episode I represent. You see it, fire upon fire here that Wahala Day. Big up the very good bad boys. You don't know, big up Chrissy. Yo. Charlie, watch out. Very good bad boys. We're unleashing wicked project. Big up Chrissy. Yo. Big up my producer Doom J. Big up Baka. Big up the lawyer one Kush. Big up my DJ Selector Shaker. Big up Sexy and the whole team. Ja Puta and in Trinidad. Big up yourself Marlene and the whole Zodan. You see me? At the episode I represent. Mad.
We want to say a very big thank you to Epixode, the whole crew. Epixode, thank you very much for hosting us in the shrine. Yes, we felt at home and we enjoyed the interview as well, and I believe you also at home wherever you are watching this interview, you enjoyed it. Charlie, we need to run out of the shrine. We can't be here. He's busy recording before we came back. He had to pause everything, try and get to us, get the interview done before, so we have to give him that space to record more bangers for us. So as you know, my name is Anodwela. The show is Skankingvibez, and I have to run out.
Big up Elambini.
Big
up Elambini. Yo, Bini words, man.
Yes, I big up Elambini. Same way, you see me, Charlie. So just follow Skankingvibez everywhere, social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Skankingvibez to the top.
Lord,